my meal for the day. Gotta eat healthy, stay healthy. You guys already know. What's up, dude?
Man, are you dressed or what's going on over there?
I just got out of the gym, man. First day.
You know what I love is that you lost all that weight and then you were able to put it back on. Good going.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What is your secret of how you put the weight on in a good way? Give it to me like in 30 to 60 seconds.
Discipline, consistency, and just know whatever you put in your body is cause and effect. So whatever you put in your body is gonna result to whatever you put in. So if you want instant gratification of sugar, high carbs makes you feel good, but long term it won't make you good, and it just hurt your body. That's kind of 30 seconds.
I love it. That was good.
Yeah, man. Sorry, I'm just hitting on my thing, gotta eat healthy.
No, you go about your day and then we'll just talk about life.
Yeah. How are you doing, man? Haven't seen you for a while.
Haven't seen you. Welcome back to America.
I've been back for a bit, yeah.
And but your journey was okay, wasn't it?
Journey was great, man. Have happened so many good things happen, so many growth happen, so many spiritual growth happen. Lots of things being happened since I talked to you last time.
Awesome. So we'll get together in private.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Yeah. So Josh, how are you doing with this whole COVID-19 isolation? Did you quarantine and stay in quite a bit, or were you sneaking out?
I will be honest with you, it does not really affect me much, just because I don't put my energy and thoughts into things that I don't want to attract. So everything is happening. I see everything's happening. I just focus on what I can control. I don't focus on things that I can't control, and things has actually been great. Just focusing on myself, focusing on my business, and not getting all the nonsense out of my, in my way. So it has been working out pretty well. And I'm really grateful and lucky that all my business are online and digital. So it doesn't really affect me much, to be honest.
Yeah. One of the things that I love is that last time we talked, you were definitely in transition.
Oh yeah, I was going through some journey for sure.
Yeah, but a beautiful journey. And I think that a lot of people that are watching right now, you guys are in transition too. So give me a couple little things that helped you to make like the choices to say, hey, I'm in transition. I'm going to make these changes.
Okay, so I could just show you. There's just one, actually 4 words. I never got a tattoo in my life until last year because I was going through some tough time, and I'll show you right here. Actually, this is what it says for everybody want to know. Here, I'll flip it so you can see it maybe better.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, powerful. That's real.
And that means for anything that is transitioning in terms of suffering, in terms of difficulty, just know it's temporary. Everything will pass, and just know this is not forever. So, take this time to grow and take this time to know it's just temporary. But on the contrary, if everything is good, life is great, you're happy, you're with your loved ones, everything is fantastic, business is good, just know it's temporary too. So know to be grateful, know to be living the present, and know that this is not forever either.
I like that. I like that. And I think that what happens to so many people is that when they have a life interruption or some form of a setback, that they sit in that setback for too long. But one thing that I like about you, because we've been friends for a while, is that you have the ability to get back up. And anywhere from your childhood to even racism that I've been through, racism that you've been through, and people like us get back up. Why is it so important that when you get hit, you jump back up?
I mean, I think I can say in the beginning, what I was saying, it's just all mindset. It's all how you look at things. Because in life, there's gonna be so many things happen to you, things throw at you. You can't control everything.
Yeah.
One thing you can control is how you react to it. So like if things going well, great, you react a certain way. If things doesn't go well, that's fine. You can react the other way, rather than just sit there, complain, and wait for something to happen. That's nothing will change unless you change. You know what I mean? So it's like just a mindset.
Yeah. So I like what you have under there. How's everyone's Friday?
Yeah. Friday. How's everyone?
All right. So anything you want to ask me?
How you doing? What do you think about the whole thing? How's the pandemic? How's the quarantine and the whole, what's going on with protesting? What do you think about everything?
I think number one, Josh, is that, in your lifetime and in my lifetime, because I've been around longer than you, we never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
Usually there's like an earthquake in this part of the world.
Exactly.
Or a hurricane over here, or a tornado. But for it to be a pandemic that hit the entire planet.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, little villages that we've never heard of got hit by this. So that's pretty overwhelming. So let's just start with COVID-19 for a second.
Yeah.
I think number one is people get hit by it and we get in shock.
Mm-hmm.
But whenever you have that type of life interruption, what I teach is number one, you have to become awake. So you wake up. The second thing is you have to take inventory. And you got to say, like, how am I doing? How's my family doing? Am I going to keep my job? How am I finding after inventory?
Okay.
So number one, you wake up. Secondly, you take inventory. Thirdly, you got to get educated. Like, what's really happening? And I think that's where a lot of people get messed up. And they get full of fear because they don't educate themselves on what's really going on.
Right.
So that's why the tattoo of "this too shall pass" on you is that you become educated in the fact that this too shall pass.
Yep.
Okay. Your parents have been through a lot. My parents have been through a lot. You've been through a lot. I've been through a lot. And so you got to get educated in the fact we're not the first ones to go through a lot of crap.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So you get awake. Okay? You take inventory. Then you get educated. But then you got to partner with the right people. You got to have the right team, man.
Right, man. It's all about just the right energy together, the frequency of it.
Yeah, and we've had this talk before on your podcast. I love how you think about mindset. You have to have people with similar motives. What are their motives in their heart?
Yeah.
And a similar mindset. Because if you're around too many people with low frequency, that low frequency starts to get on you.
It will affect you 100%.
Yeah, so those are some of my thoughts.
Great, man. I want to also show you, I got actually 2 tattoos at the same time. This is my second one.
Okay. Tell me about that.
It's basically how I want to live my life, and I want to remind myself, and it's also inspiring to kind of, how do I say, remind myself for the rest of my life is always give. And then when I put it right here, it means give from the heart. That's why it's in front of my heart. That's where my heart is. Meaning, like, I want to be able to give freely and without expecting anything coming back. And the universe works mysterious ways. When you give, it just things coming back, not like beyond your imagination. And also it's a mindset thing, like we said earlier, frequency and energy. Because when you give, your frequency on another level, because the only people that give is because they have abundance. When you're abundant, you attract that abundance energy. Where you're lacking, which is you're afraid to give money, you're afraid to give love, you're afraid to give anything or your time, that means you're lacking that. So you attract the scarcity of that energy. So when I have this giving mindset, abundance mindset, that will be basically multiply in my every areas of my life. So that's kind of like the things
No,
behind.
that's really the truth. And what happens is that you can get so filled up that you begin to give out of your overflow, and
Exactly.
that you can get filled with this mindset and this spirit set that you give out of your overflow. And it's not even what you say sometimes, it's by your presence. And
Hmm.
people can feel you when you walk in a room, when you are walking in that overflow. And, you know, I know this because we talked about it. This is part of what life has you doing right now, is that, you know, life is called you to lift people up, to get people through, to help people find their way. Because there's a
Yeah.
lot of people that are lost, they're wondering and wandering. And I really believe that through all the different avenues that life has given you, that you're going to help people get through.
Yeah. Exactly. I think it's a very interesting time, especially this year, 2020. Lots of things has happened. Um, I think just again how you look at it. You can think it's like really bad this year, or you can think it's really good, because sometimes we are not willing to, for most people, we're not willing to change unless something happened to us and force us to change, then we
Yeah.
change. So things like 2020, lots of things have happening. It might be actually a good things that it forces us to change, force us to grow, force us to be better. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's just all how you look at things, is perspective.
Let's go with that, because I like how you said that. As a life coach, teacher, author, I think like this. I like this word you use. It forced us to change. And then sometimes for people, it's not until you have your back up against the wall and you can't go sideways and get out, or front and get out. You find a way where there was no way before.
100%. 100%.
And that is a lot of your life, Josh, is that you've had your back up against the wall so many times. So have I. That we are people that say, hey, in the midst of this, I'm forced to change, and I'm going to find the change.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And I think change is great, man. Without change, think about things that we will have stayed who we were 10 years ago, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, let me ask you a question as a guy that's as young as you. When you think about the future, are you frustrated, intimidated, or
Nope.
motivated?
100% motivated. I can tell you, to be 100% honest, sure, sometimes I will have doubts, sometimes I will have fear. However, I always just find a way to do it. It's like, I think that's what people who are doing what they're doing on the top level is. Yeah, sure, there's times you might feel a little certain, like uncertainty and unknown and that doubt, but you do it regardless, and you just navigate through, things. You knock each problem out of the way. I think that's how you solve problems.
Nice,
Because
nice.
you can't predict everything happening. Like no one can really predict everything's happening this year. You know what I mean? Like, but you gotta like navigate through it.
A lot of young people that I'm talking to, and I mean some, even like 15-year-olds and 17-year-olds, they're they're feeling good. They're like, we're getting through this, you know. Some of them are like, old people, get out of my way. We're gonna get through this thing. And I honestly believe that because we're created in the image of God, we're created to soar. I mean, you guys are not going to sit. You guys are going to soar. You're going to rise. You're going to create in the chaos. Some
Mm-hmm.
of the greatest creations are going to come out of these months. And
Oh
it's
yeah.
not just babies. There's going to be, Josh, there's going to be a lot of babies that come out
Oh yeah.
because these people were quarantined. But there's
Exactly.
going to be a lot of amazing projects
Exactly.
because people
Exactly.
were quarantined, and they are going to create great things in the midst of the chaos.
It's all how you use your time. It's all how you see, again, how you react to certain situation. You can do things like nothing and just waste your time, watch the whole entire Netflix, or you can literally be disciplined and then create a side hustle, even a main hustle now, you know, and create something completely different that you never had a chance to because you wasn't forced to be quarantined.
Yes. Okay, give me 2 of your rituals in the morning.
Oh yeah.
1 is what? 2 is what?
Okay,
You
I
know,
wake up every day. First thing I do before anything, I meditate about 30 minutes.
yeah,
That's first thing. That's my ritual. Second thing, I just started this about 2-3 weeks ago. Um, I read books for about 30 minutes, but I use Audible, so I can read like
yeah,
1.5 times more. So I read actually technically 45 minutes of books. So I calculate based on that. If I do that every single day, I can read about 5 hours of books per week. So some of the books finish, you know, 4 to 5 hours. So that means I can finish maybe 4 books a month. That's equal to about 50 books a year,
yes.
which empower me to think better, know better, you know, and understand more knowledge. So that's kind of my ritual because, again, you don't know everything. So the more you know, hey, the more you can navigate.
Yeah, so for all of you that are watching right now, is that number one, he's talking about a desire for a better life, but then you have to have the discipline.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
easy to desire it and dream it and see it, but man, you got to have the discipline every single day. And today's decisions are tomorrow's reality.
Cause and
So if you get
effect.
started tomorrow and meditated, like he said, like for me, I like to read the Psalms, the Proverbs. I pray, I meditate. I go to the gym because I have to. And it helps me mentally. It helps
Mm-hmm.
me even clear my mind just
100%.
to exercise. But you have the desire, but you got to have the discipline. But last thing, Josh, they got to stick with it, right? Talk to them about sticking with the doggone program.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think one of the books that helps me a lot is called The Compound Effect, if you guys want to read it.
Yeah,
It kind of shows anything in life you want to do, even just 30 minutes a day, it will change so
yeah,
much, so much of your life. And again, I mean, I actually reading again a couple days ago this book that I read 10 years ago. I'm sure you know it's Think and Grow Rich.
yes.
I love that book. So I'm just reinstall that mindset to my mind again and see how powerful our mind is. We are all really powerful with our mind and our thoughts and our beliefs, but it just, you need to understand how you can control that energy and, you know, use it for your own good and not get affected by other people and other energy try to affect your energy, like medias and people that not on your same level. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be focused on that energy.
Yeah, you know what's cool is on the Think and Grow Rich, they did a documentary on it 2 years ago, and I'm on it,
Oh,
on that
sweet.
documentary.
Amazing.
Then we did a Think and Grow Rich tour, and then they did a new Think and Grow Rich book, and I wrote part of that book.
Yeah, so you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Think and Grow Rich. Nothing
Love it.
wrong with thinking right and growing rich.
Exactly. And when we talk about rich, well, I'm not even talking about just financial rich.
No.
Richness is in so many areas of life. Your health, your wealth, and, you know, your happiness, your relationship with your friends, family. It's just so many richness in life. You gotta have all of it by, you know, navigate it.
Yeah, last thing so you can go shower and do what you got to do
Yeah, I gotta eat my
is
meal.
when you talk about rich, to me, I'm rich in peace, where I've always had like a degree of peace,
Hmm.
but the last few years, man, Josh, I got this peace that's just amazing. That, you know, like crazy stuff could be going on all over the place, but I've got this peace. So you can be rich in peace, rich in joy, rich in love, rich in gratitude. What do you think you become more rich in when it comes to like attributes or characteristics, let's say in the last year?
Spiritually,
Yeah.
I think spiritually, mentally, a lot more stronger than I was, especially some journey that I've been through and realize the things that I can do with my mind and the reality I can control and create with my mind and with my, you know, just my mind creates reality, can change my weights, can change my physics, can change my finance, everything is all from here.
I love it. All right, so he's gonna eat his food.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat my food, man. I just don't want to talk and eat at the same time, so I'm just gonna
I
wait.
look forward to getting together with you.
Yeah, definitely. Let me know.
Life is good.
Life is good always. Good talking to you, man.
Talk to you soon.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that quick one. As you can see, I need to get my gains. I love you guys. I might go live a little bit later or today or tomorrow, but I'm gonna start shooting some videos. A lot of you asked me about YouTube. I'm coming back soon. Just start shooting, so be patient. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.